Our theme for the year at Paul Fly is Peace for Understanding. The students from Mrs. Meyer's fourth grade class will present their original poem first. Then you will hear the Korean national anthem. At that time, Mr. Massimo will signal you to stand, and third, fourth, and fifth graders have learned the English in music class. And after that, we have Akyung's Dream, which is a Korean story that was written and illustrated by a Korean student who came to America many years ago, and we're going to recreate it in drama and instruments.
Peace through Understanding by Mrs. Myers class. Peace through understanding is the way it needs to be. We all are different, but we're equal and free. Hispanic, Asians, blacks, or whites, it really doesn't matter, we all have rights. Religion, sex, and varied races, we all are the same with different faces. If we're tall or short, fat or thin, it makes no difference, we're the same within. Peace through understanding is the way it needs to be. We all are different, but we're equal and free.
Before the play actually begins, I'd like to tell you, first time I read this story, I read it like you would. I just read the story about the child coming to America, and when she went to school, children made fun of her. And as I went on, I started to feel like Akyung did. And I thought, how could the musicians give us a way to express her feelings? So when she's sad, listen for some sad music out of the wood xylos over here. Later on, when she's thinking about the birds she left behind in Korea, listen to the high metals, the glockenspiels. Could we have just a little sampling of bird music? And later on, some of the happy, excited feelings will be on the lower metallophones. And a surprise for you behind the curtains are many sound effects, but unless you're a quiet audience, you won't hear them. So at the end, Mr. Massimo will bring out the students so you can see who play the parts in the back when she's angry and some of the other feelings that are expressed through this story. Now we'll see if our actors and actresses are ready, because they had to change quickly out of their Korean clothes to their American clothes.
This is a story of a young Korean girl who moved to the United States. She cannot speak English. She is teased by her classmates for being different. Nobody played with her. She was always alone. Do you know how it feels being teased and left alone? It was a beautiful and sunny morning. But Akyung was still lying in bed. Lying in bed and listening to the songs of the birds. She wanted to talk to them, but she was afraid to.
Their voices are lovely, but are they singing in English or Korean?
Akyung felt terribly sad. She remembered how every morning in Korea she had jumped out of bed to open the window and say hello to the birds. And now she didn't even feel like getting up.
They must be singing in English.
Akyung had been in America for only 6 months. She didn't speak English very well.
Get up, Akyung. It's a beautiful sunny day. You should get up and go to school.
Akyung did not want to go to school. She was always alone there. Nobody ever played with her. The other day, one of her classmates had teased her about her Chinese eyes and yelled at her, "Go home!" Akyung had burst into tears. She was Korean, not Chinese. Didn't anybody know about Koreans? Akyung tried not to say anything to her mother about what had happened. She knew how hard and late into the rest of the children. On Sunday, Akyung's Aunt Kim came to visit. She had just returned from Korea with many presents for the family and a fancy Korean dress for Akyung.
How was everything in Korea? Oh, it was quite different when I was a girl. When I was in school, I played in my own neighborhood. Instead of small Kiwa houses, cars, apartment buildings were everywhere. But the countryside was common to the west, the countryside and the country.
Aunt Kim bought many colored photographs from Korea. Among them, Akyung recognized a picture of King Sejong of the Yi dynasty.
Do you remember what King Sejong did? I haven't forgotten. He created our Korean alphabet in the 15th century. Look, I can still write it. Very good. Are you going to learn English so you know Korean? I'm trying, but it's very difficult.
That night, Akyung talked about King Sejong. The court dancers pressed around her, offering her flowers. Then she woke up.
King Sejong remains Akyung's memory. As time passed, Akyung stopped crying at home and in school. Instead, she spent her time repeating words and sentences in English. Soon she was able to speak to her classmates in her new language. One day at art class, she began to paint King Sejong in the royal palace. As she worked, some of the other children gathered around her. Among them was one of the boys who had Tina's tree.
Hey, Chinese, what's that you're painting? I'm Korean, and this is the great King Sejong. You sure are a good painter, a good Korean painter.
After school that day, Akyung sat contentedly in her room, wondering how she could help other newcomers to America. The sun shone through her open window, pleasantly warming her black sleeping bear. She quietly listened to the singing birds in English, then in Korean, then in English and Korean. For the first time, she realized that the birds understood the languages of all people. She looked out at them happily.
Hello, Akyung. Hello, Akyung.
Come forward, children. Give them a nice round of applause. Did you hear the rain stick music? Could we have our instrumentalists come forward who play the gong, the rain stick, the woodblock, the school bell, the cymbal crash when she was angry? Take a bow. Our final song, you're welcome to join us if you have the paper. You'll recognize the tune, Auld Lang Syne, and the words are the dream for which we live. The kindergarten first and second graders will hum, third, fourth, and fifth graders will sing. You may remain seated.
Children, you did a wonderful job, and you look beautiful. Just beautiful. Thank you so much. The readers, you could understand all the things that you said. The actors and actresses, you were wonderful. Thank you very much. Musicians, that was great. That was really nice. And Mrs. Schuler, once again, and Mr. Mosenbaugh, that's right, our student teacher, and Mrs. Schuler, wherever you are. Where is she? I mean, Mrs. Beeler, where are you? There she is. Thank you, Mrs. Beeler, because without your leadership, this wouldn't have taken place, you and Mrs. Schuler. So thank you very much. Thank you, teachers and children. Thank you.